The Knight is mostly a warrior class with the added bonus of illusion magic, which can be used both to rally allies and turn enemies against each other. Knights fight for personal glory and honor, whether that comes from carrying out famous deeds in service to a lord, or the notoriety of being a bloodthirsty villain. In combat, the use of the Frenzy spell offers the practical value of causing an enemy to turn their back on you to fight one of their own, allowing you or your ally to attack their unguarded back. The Knight might live in a smelly swamp and have only a donkey as a friend, but being an angry green orc with a plethora of martial skills is probably the main reason he doesn't get invited to dinner parties. Despite the fact that he is a brigand himself, hailing from the Isle of Solstheim, bandits throughout Skyrim still won't accept him as one of their own and attack him on sight. He's decided that the most direct way to riches is to kill the people who are doing the stealing and take it from them. After all, most of them just hoard their ill-gotten gains in some cave. Why lay in wait alongside the road hoping for a merchant to stumble by, when you can just crack some skulls and take the really good stuff from the bandits that are squirreling it away?
I cannot trust you.
I went with a full set of steel plate armor, and seeing as this set doesn't come with its own matching shield or weapons, I used a banded iron shield and an ebony mace. I also picked up a ring of Fortify Magica and an amulet of Akatosh, and saw no real reason to swap them for something else in my playthrough. Now let's take a look at the perks that I've chosen for the Knight build. Starting with heavy armor, I took Mastery 2 out of 2. Up the left-hand side of the tree, I took Battle Weary, which causes your enemies to do less damage the less stamina they have. Born to Fight, which makes heavy armor weigh less and also slow you down half as much. On the right-hand side, I took Heavy Armor Fit. Defiance, which allows your incoming attacks to increase your armor rating. Revel in Battle, which causes Defiance to also trigger an increase in your melee weapon damage. Bedrock, which gives you a chance to be immune to stagger. And finally, Never Kneel, which reduces incoming damage from power attacks. For block, I took, of course, Block Mastery, 2 out of 2. Going to the left, we took Timed Block, 2 out of 2. Block Runner, so that we can continue to move at full speed with a shield raised. And Hold the Line, which causes allies, when you do a timed block, causes allies to gain armor rating. On the right side, I took Deflect Arrows and Dominion, so we took less damage whenever from any direction, whenever our shield was raised. For one-handed, I took quite a few perks. Mastery, 2 out of 2. Furious Strength, which increases power attack damage. Disciplined Fighter, which reduces the stamina cost of power attacks. Thundering Blow, which causes regular one-handed attacks to build up charges, and every 8 times you can unleash a power attack which deals 100% extra damage and costs no stamina. And Aftershock, so that after you do a Thundering Blow, you get 3 seconds of increased attack speed. Then I went up the tree for maces, taking 3 out of 3 for Denting Blows, which reduces your enemy's armor rating. 2 out of 2 for Smite, which causes power attacks to deal up to 6 times critical damage every 30 seconds. And finally, Rise Kinsman, which causes forward power attacks to inspire your nearby allies, granting them bonus attack damage. For speech, I just took 2 out of 2 for Mastery, You could put more points into this if you so desired, but it's not critical, and I ran out of, as usual, I ran out of levels to gain in each of these skills, so I didn't want to spend too many points in a non-combat oriented skill. For illusion, we went pretty heavy with Mastery 2 out of 2, Illusion dual casting, Night Eye, which is specifically mentioned in the description for the Knight in Oblivion, as having the ability to see in the dark for dark fights. Entice Barter, which is an interesting one, allows you to initiate trade with anyone that's under the comm spell. Imposing Presence, which causes anyone within 40 feet to be more affected by your illusion spells. Lord of Illusions, which increases illusion spell effectiveness by 25% for each ally or enemy within 40 feet that are already under the effect of a Calm, Fear, Frenzy, or Rally mind-affecting spell. So since I had a follower, she was mostly under the effect of Rally, so I would generally be able to do more, have more effective illusion spells while she is nearby. Then I took Commanding Presence, which causes you to radiate an aura that inspires your allied creatures or people within 20 feet, giving them increased attack damage and also increased critical strike chance. Crown of the False King, which causes Commanding a Presence to also increase armor rating and magic resistance in your allies. And Imperious Splendor, causing Commanding Presence and Crown of the False King to be twice as powerful as long as you're above 75% in health.
Time to end this little game.